the game. Or the team's been announced. I'm sure you've already heard it. Thought I'd give you a bit of a flavour of the what's going on just outside the stadium. Quite a lot of people here already. A little bit surprised actually. The pubs are full. So that was quite nice. Good atmosphere. I think it's pretty good feeding out there today. I'm going to go and do a live chat soon with West Ham Network. So, but I thought I'd just come on here and share with this, let you know what's going on. So loads of people here just coming through the fan park now, loads. But the team's just been announced. Hermansen in goal, a little bit surprised by that. I thought Ariana deserved this place, and then I thought Taliba might have a showing back in, go straight back in. But Dizazi and Mavropanos back there. We've got Wan-Bissaka and Juve, and Magassa is also in there as well. It'd be interesting to see how he sets up with a back five or a 4-5-1 because Tat is up there by himself. You've got Bowen on the right, Summerville on the left, and you've got Fernandez and Souček in the middle. Be interesting to see where Magassa fits in with that. Is that just sitting in behind Fernandez and Souček, or part of a back five? Again, I think it's just. I mean, I'm going to say it until I'm blue in the face. Really, He's just too defensive. He's just too defensive. We need to be more attacking than that. You know what I mean? But there we go. That's the way. That's the way it is. Just going past the Blue Dog stand now. So really quick like that. So quite a good covering of people already. Um, but I say it'd be interesting to see, how we actually start this game. Do we play on the front foot? Do we go after them? Look, Bournemouth got to get the points as well. They're not going to lie down for us. They need the points as much as we do, just to get them back up the table a little bit and to secure their position. If they lose again, they're dragged back into it as well. And right now, as I saw, the results so far are not going in our favour. Leeds were beating Villa. I don't know if they still are right now. So that isn't going to really work in our favour. Brighton as well, they're beating Brentford away, which is actually a bit of a surprise in all fairness. I thought Brentford would put on a better show than they have. As I haven't checked the latest results, so you can let us know yourselves. But anyway, so I thought I'd just show you the outside the seven. If you can't get to the games, okay, if you go to the games, it's not a problem, right? But if you can't get to the games, I always like to do this on other channels as well. You can see this is just outside entrance H. But you can see pretty much everybody is starting to come through the security cordon now. There's loads and loads of people. I would imagine it's going to be a full house. I mean, the weather's held out for us as our last game came to. Was it United game? I can't remember. It was horrible. Peeing down with rain. It was crappy. So at least the weather's held out, which is nice. I do have this weird feeling. I got to say, this weird feeling that if we do go down, I'll be very interested to see what this looks like next season, match day, what it will look like. We could all pretty much imagine that half the crowd won't be here, right? But I was just looking around in the pub, this party atmosphere, lots of younger people hanging about. I'm not saying young people should all automatically stop going to games, but it does attract a certain. We know, Premier League games attract a Premier League crowd, right? And many people are going to get pissed off just because we go down and won't want to come back again. I don't blame them. In all fairness, that's not anything that I would particularly like to do, but I can see how people would be pissed off. But I just wonder how going down, it would be bad for all of us. It'd be bad for the club, of course. It'd be bad for everything. But I'm just thinking about the match day experience. I just got a feeling that it would decimate it. It would just make it really crap. Yeah, that's pretty good shot there. It would make it really shitty. I wish I knew how to turn the camera around so I could talk to you whilst I'm just holding going forward. But there we go. Anyway, listen. I can't get there. I can't get the chat up for some reason. Maybe I'm just doing it completely wrong. Oh no, I can see it right at the bottom then. Hello, Sabrina and Weber. Hello there, hello. Yeah, so it'd be interesting. I say I'm expecting pretty tough game. Yesterday, I did a quick show and I was, I was really confident. I was really confident. I thought that we were going to do really, really well. I woke up today, as I predicted yesterday, I woke up today not feeling so confident, not feeling so good about myself. But there we go, that's just the way it is in West Ham. I mean, fair play, I just went into the Riverside Bar here, just opposite the stadium. Good party atmosphere in there. The lads, on the decks, playing some decent tunes, trying to get the fans going. So there's a lot of, I'm not saying there's positivity, I'm saying there's a lot of forced positivity right now, it feels. We know as West Ham fans, we know we have to win. There's no ifs or buts about it. We've got to win. We can't just go into this game with you know happy with the draw, happy with getting some points. I keep on saying the nearer we get to the end of the season, time's running out. We need to get those wins as soon as possible. I think people think this might be a relatively easy 3 points to get. We all know there's no easy 3 points in the Premier League, of course. But at the same time, today I think people thought, oh, yeah, we should do it. I've just got a weird thing that they're going to come at us today, and we might not have the answers. I hope I'm wrong. Of course, I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm drastically wrong. Do you know what I mean? But we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see how that goes. I'm just so intrigued to see how he's going to set up. It just appears to me from that starting lineup. I love Nagata, don't get me wrong, I love him. But I think it's just too defensive. Again, it's playing on the back foot. It's waiting for them to come on to us, and then we're trying to catch them on the counter. I know that's Nuno's game, but at the same time, he wants us to play, take the game to them a little bit. It just gets the impression time and time again we're not going to take the game to them. So I don't know what the fuck he's playing actually, quite honestly, yeah. So there we go. Anyway, you might have heard a couple of weeks ago on one of the other channels, we're told to not film around here anymore. Well, I mean, I don't know what's come of that, to be honest with you. I don't know if it was the club. Well, it wasn't the club apparently. It's supposed to be the LLDC or stadium people, overstepping themselves. But I can't see how they can even presume to stop anybody filming or do anything like this. But there we go. Let me just show you a little bit more of the stadium. You can see it. Look, you see that drone right up there? You see it? Right in the sky there, there's a big police drone just checking us out. Of course, everybody start giving them away in a minute. But there we go. So, I don't know. Let's see what's in the chat here. Boo, we all love this. I don't know. I mean, I don't know actually what the latest score is. I say it was 1-0 the last time I saw it. We'll have to see. But anyway. Right, so just about, I might go and get a quick coffee actually. I'm going to go over to West Ham Network, tie in with them, and just give me a live link and discuss a few things. I'm sure the hot topic is going to be the lineup and how we're going to play. I mean, all we want really is just how we're going to win, right? That's what we need to know. How are we going to win this game? How are we going to get those 3 points? And how are we going to try and save this season? Because as far as I can tell, this is the honest thing. As far as I can tell, if we don't get these points, the more and more likely it is that we're going to stay in the bottom three, right? That's a pessimistic view of it. I know, I'll give you. But what will next season look like? What will next season look like if we're not in the Premier League? I tell you what, it won't look like this. It won't look like this, right? No way. It'll be half of this. There'll be half of this. There'll be half of, the fan base. Definitely tourists will go. They won't come back again because they're only coming back if, all these sort of international fans who are our fans or not our fans, they won't be here. And we know that. But you just wonder what the match day experience would be like, come next year if we go down. That's why we can't afford to do it. No team can afford to do it. But there's certainly a situation we're in with this ownership, with this club, with this stadium as well. We just can't afford to go down. We go down, we are proper fucked. We are proper fucked. Yeah, the stadium's going to be half full as well. Oh, it's going to be a nightmare. But it'll be interesting to see actually when it comes to our season tickets if we are going down and what they're going to allow us to do. If they're going to say you can move freely or they're going to place restrictions, and also what the season ticket renewal price will be. But that's obviously that's another story, isn't it? Anyway, listen, I thought I'd do this. I don't often do this on here, but I thought I'd do it. I'd say lots of stuff going on in the sporting world and the boxing world overnight. Great boxing tonight. We watched Lee Wood against Jeff Warrington. Fantastic. We've got Ryan Garcia against Barrios in Las Vegas. Can't wait for that one. So it's going to be a night for me, or a very early start. Anyway, watching that, all that going on. But for this game, yeah, it's got to be a win. It's got to be a win. Anyway, with that, all I can say is up the hammers. We'll catch you again. Bye now.